Well, I don't know. I'm worried because the restraining order got revoked.
Don't worry about it. I've already got a whole nother guy that's going to be coming in from LA. He'll take care of the restraining order. I know.
Tony Gunn's a madman.
I know. Yes, Jefferson County is atrocious. We know that. And with this tournament, don't worry. I've got it covered.
All right, guys, here we go. First person is Anthony Katina.
Okay, here we go.
And his partner is, tag team partner, Tony Bizzo.
What did he just say? What? Are you kidding me right now? What's up?
All right.
Jeez. Are you kidding?
Next up,
Bizzo, what's this?
Omar Amir.
Oh, yeah. Who am I tagging with? Who am I tagging with? Right here.
And your partner, Omar, is Adam Revolver.
What?
Oh.
How am I his tag team partner? You're supposed to be in the thing. Not look at me. I'm in a wheelchair.
Yeah. For show. Faux show.
Oh, don't touch me. I'm hurt.
Faux show.
You gotta pull your weight tonight.
I gotta.
Oh,
You gotta care about
Goddard.
this.
I gotta wheel out of here.
Goddard, come back and fix this.
I don't care about all this. You're starting the tag match too. You're in first.
Let me see that ball.
This is rigged.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OVW Live. Baby Boy Brian, Turbo Dancer, and Captain Jack Daniels here ringside calling all the action at Halloween night here at OVW Live. And guys, we just saw our main event, Nightmare Cup Tag Team main event.
That's right. We've got Anthony Katina, the future legend, teaming with Tony Bizzo of the Royal family, going up against Omar Amir and his partner, Adam Revolver.
Yeah, Adam Revolver, the man in a wheelchair, the man who is hurt in the Nightmare Cup. But you've got to see the Nightmare Cup this year, completely random draw. You don't know who your partner's going to be till the name's drawn. But Brian, I wonder how they're going to even coexist this evening.
Guys, with Adam Revolver in the main event in that wheelchair, literally there's an opportunity for someone to beat the brakes off of that man. But that's not it. We got OVW women's action as well. This is an incredible hour of OVW. You're not going to miss it, but there's only one man I think that can get Halloween night here at Davis Arena started. Let's go ahead and throw it to the voice of Death Valley.
Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the hills, hollers, and creeks, savage, not average, Judi Hendrix!
There she is, guys, the Gator Grappler herself, Judi Hendrix, kicking off this hour of OVW TV. And guys, she wrestles Gators, she wrestles Wolves, and there are a few hungrier competitors in the OVW locker room than Judi Hendrix.
Well, I know that we're having a costume contest here at Davis Arena tonight, and I didn't know that the wrestlers were able to dress up as wolves or roadkill or whatever that might be.
And not a lot of other
From
competitors
Macon,
killed their own
Georgia,
costume.
she's pro wrestling's best musical diva, the Fighting Siren, Shalonce Royal!
Trying to kind of pinpoint what Shalonce Royal's going for here costume-wise. Maybe a clueless scenario, or...
Why is she yelling at us?
So,
Okay, so she is dressed as Beyonce at Coachella,
but wanting to be her.
and then Beyonce is going to be dressing as Shalonce? Huh?
It's an incredibly meta, very deep sort of thing that I understand, but I understand why you guys don't. And there we go, you see Shalonce paying tribute to Beyonce, but also paying tribute to herself.
All right, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm with it. I tell you what, we like to have fun here at OVW, especially around the holiday season. Halloween being one of the best ones, but right now we've got, OVW ladies action in the ring right now.
You're absolutely right, and folks. If you can find the Haunting of Davis Arena online, I highly suggest it. But you know what we do know? Shalonce Royal. We might not know what her costume is, but we do know this Saturday at No Rest for the Wicked, she will get a shot at Layla Gray's OVW Women's Championship.
That she will. She has a chance to dethrone Layla Gray, the unstoppable danger. Shalonce Royal wants to be the one roadblock that stops that danger.
Shalonce Royal has been on absolute, tear as of late, picking up win after win after win.
Tear, she might have just torn Judi Hendrix's shoulder right out of the socket.
Huge shoulder tackle takes her down, tries to shoot her off. Nope. Reversal there on the hip toss, going both ways.
Back and forth, looking like a couple dance moves there with Beyonce in the ring.
Yeah, guys, Shalonce is an incredible competitor, but since becoming the #1 contender, her ego, her confidence has grown tenfold, and so has her skill set. She has just been unstoppable as of late, and I really think her getting acknowledged for her talent has really helped, really catapult her and skyrocket her.
Shalonce looked like she was trying to go for a leapfrog there, but switched up in mid-move and just kneed Judi right in the face. It ain't got to be pretty to be effective.
Well, I'll tell you, it was probably a surprise to both women that it happened, but it was definitely effective.
No, it's not a surprise. It's an opportunity. That's Shalonce Royal showing that she can adjust mid-move anytime during the match to deliver a hurt into her opponent.
Shalonce right now kicking the gator teeth out of Judi Hendrix. You hear the siren of OVW singing as she does a little bit of mind games.
With a voice more beautiful than Beyonce Knowles, Shalonce in firm control here tonight. Only days out, hours out now from her chance at the OVW Women's Championship.
That was just a straight right hand to the jaw.
Straight right hand there. Judi Hendrix, you see, still favoring that jaw, grabbing it after that stiff shot from Shalonce Royal, who, you got to think, every shot here is sending a message to Layla Gray, her opponent this Saturday.
Shalonce comes running off, single foot drop kick right to the mouth.
Judi not able to get anything going. Shalonce has been in firm control since the bell rang.
Hendrix looks like her mind's a little bit out in the holler right now. She seems lost in that ring, and Shalonce Royal is just continuing the attack and not giving Judi a second to breathe.
Spent all the time with the skins and the pelts and whatever whittling sticks. She should be training.
Well, right now, Judi is getting pelted across the ring left and right by Shalonce Royal, who's been in firm control of this matchup from the get-go.
You could almost say that she's been unstoppable, Brian.
You could say that, and she is a danger. And I think Layla Gray is aware of both of those things and probably watching this match very, very closely.
I would certainly hope so. Shalonce knocking at her door, and she's about to kick the whole damn thing in.
Judi Hendrix back to that corner again. She's taking some damage. I think that knee to the head really got her.
Shalonce continuing the attack here, guys. You gotta think, again.
Oh, good God. If the knee to the head didn't, by God, the boot to the face did.
Giant pump kick out of Shalonce Royal just levels Judi Hendrix.
Shalonce throwing some stank on it, and you see there just admiring her handiwork and continuing this attack on Judi Hendrix. You got to think Shalonce probably could have put this away a while ago with the way things have been going, but wants to send that message, wants to continue to build her confidence going into No Rest for the Wicked, going into Saturday, going into an OVW Women's Championship
Did you
matchup.
see the way that she just...
Wait a second. Symphony of Destruction.
It's over, folks. Count to 100.
Drove her to Death
Your
Valley.
winner of this match, Shalonce Royal.
Shalonce Royal picking up an impressive victory on her way to dealing with Layla Gray at OVW's No Rest for the Wicked this upcoming Saturday night.
But can Shalonce pick up the... Oh, hold on.
Shalonce, hi, yes, up here. It's me, the OVW Women's Champion, Layla Gray. Now, I bet you're probably surprised to see me. And you know, I gotta say, Shalonce, I've been very, very impressed with the way you've been moving right up the rankings. And if I'm being honest, I truly think that you deserve to be the #1 contender. But you see, the thing is, this Saturday, at No Rest for the Wicked, you will still be leaving as just a contender. And me, I'll be walking out of there with my hand held high as still the OVW Women's Champion. See, I've worked too hard, and I've come so far, and I'm not just gonna lay down and be beaten. See, I know you face a lot of tough competition, but you have yet to face and beat Layla Gray. So Shalonce, I'll see you Saturday at No Rest for the Wicked.
Layla, great confident going into this Saturday, but Shalonce Royal seemingly unfazed, guys.
Incredibly confident in her abilities, and rightfully so. Shalonce Royal cannot wait for Saturday, and by God, neither can I.
Rethink this, and you need to be in the match. I can't even lace my boots. I'm still wearing my sweater. I'm in a neck brace in a wheelchair.
You just need to trust me. You know why? Because when Tony comes out there, I'm gonna... He's not gonna come anywhere close to me.
I don't want to be anywhere close to you.
You don't need to be. Neither does Tony.
Okay.
Just wait. We'll get him.
What about with the boots?
Here, gotta go.
Sit down.
Got priors.
Man, I got priors. That can't be helped.
Just sit there
Tyler
and
Lee
shut
Deputy
up.
not on patrol right now, but he is on this three-man team, this six-man tag team matchup here Halloween night at Davis Arena. Look at Callan Van Toppen and ready to go. Bo Sawyer, fresh from the OVW Combine this year, making his presence known. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No, I'm really hiding.
Introduce my friends, the Ohio Valley Tag Team Champions, my Fallen! Yeah!
Bringing out the special guest from the depths of hell tonight, it looks like, boys, the Fallen. The OVW Tag Team Champions and the scariest entities to ever grace the halls of, how should I say, horrify the halls of Davis Arena.
I didn't know Uncle Lou was going to be here tonight.
I have questions about that.
You guys are family. That makes sense. Got it.
Look at this devilish trio. Moan Silvino, the Dark Reverend, ZDP. Just making their menacing way to the ring, guys. Look at this.
What is that in CDP's hand?
Just a shrunken skull, which is totally new.
Cameraman, if you can, try to get a close-up on that. What is that?
Or maybe don't.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
It's all right. My bad, guys. Wish I hadn't done that.
CDP just, oh, good Lord.
I think that ZDP's Uncle Lou. They got him out of the graveyard this afternoon. Look at the other side of the ring. Bo Sawyer, Deputy, Callan Vance, all big, strong men, all cowering.
They don't want anything to do with the Fallen.
Does anybody? And listen, talk about the Fallen for a second. One man who does want something to do with them, Luscious Lawrence, has called out the Fallen, has called out the Demon Magnate Amon.
Okay.
And Amon said that Luscious Lawrence is going to have to get through the entire Fallen before he'll get his hands on the Demon Magnate.
And we see Tyler Lee Deputy as the, I guess, willing sacrifice here tonight for the Fallen.
In there against the Dark Rev. Rev throws the robe in the face, and oh, just a brutal shot to the back of the skull.
While Rev might be possessed right now and evil, he's still a ring veteran who knows how to get the job done, opening up with that distraction and getting the early advantage for the Fallen here.
Well, I mean, a ring veteran would assume that he kept that same mentality, but his brain is different.
Well, look, his brain might be different, but this is something that I've noticed. ever since Amon has oh, look at that, just being choked now by the Detroit Devils, ZDP.
Referee Shane Chess being a little lenient here, but it's because they're insane. Look, Rev continuing to choke the deputy.
They're insane. They're driven mad by Amon, but I tell you this, Amon's keeping some sort of mental link with them.
Amon
even when he's not in the building.
And to your point, Josh, curious by his absence, is Amon still controlling these guys from afar, remotely as it were, but you got to think, watching this match closely, and so is Luscious Lawrence.
Consider them demonic marionettes, and Amon is pulling the strings from down below.
He's got his fingers in all their mental pies, as it were, and Amon controlling the Fallen as he has for months, and even gaining a new member in Shauna Reed as it played Season of the Witch here at OVW. And Reverend Ronnie Roberts continuing this assault on the deputy, who's desperately trying to get a tag.
Caden Vance getting in the ring, and I don't know if he wants to. He's talking himself into it, getting a little pep talk there from the Monster Hunter.
All right, guys, again, we talked about Luscious Lawrence a little earlier. You got to think this is a bit of a warm-up. Oh, God, for the Fallen. Heading into No Rest for the Wicked, where Luscious Lawrence will have to work his way through each member to be able to get his hands on Amon, the man who's upended his 2022.
Ooh, well, that's in the future. Right now, they are taking great pleasure in destroying the men across the ring from them here tonight.
The Fallen are like a pack of jackals. They just swarm on their victims.
Continually on the attack, and again, cutting this ring in half, isolating whatever member of the other team happens to be in the ring, and just decimating them, picking them apart piece by piece, bone by bone.
There's a reason that they're the tag team champions, and it's because of that hive.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What is that?
Just standing on the man's face. Bare feet.
You know, with a boot, it would hurt much worse, but that is not only demoralizing, but I can't imagine
it's
it
going to be
smells too good.
disorienting when you stand on the man's temple as well, so it's demoralizing and disorienting.
Well, how long has it been since he washed his feet? I mean, those toenails are like talons. They could have slit his jugular.
Well, ZDP in there, luckily with shoes on this time. It continues the attack on young Callan Vance.
There you go.
OVW Academy graduate in there trying to earn his stripes right now. I think he's just earning a beating from the
He's
Fallen.
earning stripes across his back, chest, and face is what he's getting.
And look at the Dark Rev shouting instructions to ZDP. That's the thing. Amon trusts the Dark Reverend. He's like his right-hand man, his general to his army from hell. And he trusts the Rev to give the directions when he's not around. But I don't know what he's going to do against somebody like Bo Sawyer.
The Monster Hunter in there trying to score some game. ZDP being waylaid now. Ooh! But that did not last long.
Bo telegraphed that move. ZDP, hang on. Ooh! Gigantic spine buster out of Bo Sawyer.
And another one.
One for the Rev.
Driving all three of the Fallen straight to hell with
A
those spine busters.
trifecta by the Monster Hunter. How fitting on this Halloween episode of OVW.
They did that thing. They did that thing where they do that thing.
Okay,
I don't like that.
I'm hiding under the ring. I was going
All
to.
three of the
and I am
Fallen
for real.
sitting up in unison, showing
And
that hive mind.
swarming, just like we were talking about, Brian.
The numbers game coming into play again, but here we go. 3-on-3 is this matchup.
It might as well be 100-on-3 with the way that the Fallen operate.
It's their connection,
look
it's
at
their
this.
hive mind. Oh, God.
Spinning neck breaker.
ZDP plans, but hold on, what are Rev and Damone thinking?
Wait.
Double senton.
Cover here.
The Monster Hunter has been hunted. Hold on, what's Rev continuing the attack on the outside?
Rev's not done.
Damone grabbing the deputy. What the hell are they doing?
All three men being brought into the ring now.
My Fallen! Get him! You better destroy them, my Fallen! Get him, guys! Destroy them!
Fallen being given instruction by Uncle Lou up on the stage there, and look at this.
The demon just shouting demands, holding court here, and you got to think the Fallen wanted to impress him, wanted to impress Amon, showing they can cause destruction and chaos in his absence.
Well, this is what Luscious Lawrence has to look forward to. He's got to get through all these men if he wants to face Amon this Saturday night at No Rest for the Wicked.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now. And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
When right now you can't even stand up and be a man.
How dare you! You are a piece of garbage! Put the title on the line, Cash!
Dude, back up on the apron. Look at Revolver! Look at Revolver! Revolver!
Come on!
It's
a miracle!
What is that? Oh my God! It's Tony! It's Tony Gunn!
Yes! Yes!
Oh! Getting his hands on collars after weights and weights! Tony Gunn is back!
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money. All of the money.
The voice of Death Valley loves it's this scary time of year. Oh, yes. And the Devil's Attic is where you can find it. Oh, yes. TheDevil'sAttic.com. Oh, yes. Linda Taker, take it away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall in 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Indianapolis, Indiana, the unit psycho, Big Al, Alice Crowley.
Big Al, Alice Crowley, guys, I'm going to straight up say one of my favorite young superstars on the wrestling circuit today. Just has been rocketing up the sport the last couple years and is calling OVW home as of late. I'm excited as hell to have Big Al here.
And she's only scratching the surface.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, Double-A, Ari Alexander.
Well, this should be a banger of a match between Alice Crowley and Ari
Oh,
Alexander.
Speaking of banger, Alice Crowley, I think heard you.
Right to the banging.
Well, and this is what I was talking about just a couple weeks ago with that match against Hollywood Haley J. Alice Crowley is one of the most devastating members of the OVW women's division right now. Oh, and she's showing that.
Coming in like a bottle rocket right now, just setting the OVW women's division on fire. Maybe not picked up a win against Haley J, but definitely opened some eyes. Now when they're against Ari Alexander, a woman who has earned her spot on the roster, has fought tooth and nail to become one of the top stars in OVW.
And like I was saying earlier, guys, with Big Al, Alice Crowley, she is only just now scratching the surface of the potential that she is capable of. And right now, Ari Alexander is feeling that potential right on her jawline.
Right now, Alice Crowley is scratching Ari Alexander's surface. Just powerful maneuvers, aggressive offense right now, Josh.
This has been all Alice Crowley since the beginning of this match. I mean, she jumped her before she could even get in the ring all the way.
Ari Alexander's still wearing her ring gear. She's still wearing her entrance gear out here. Alice Crowley not giving her time to get anything done.
Well, and that's the thing. Ari Alexander is one of the toughest women in OVW, period. And she's trying to fight back against Alice Crowley, but that just shows the power and determination and the viciousness, frankly, out of Alice Crowley.
The queen of the German suplex is no one to sleep on. I think that's exactly what Alice Crowley knows, and that's why she went for that early advantage, and she's been able to capitalize on it from the get-go. And guys, the OVW women's division is on fire right now. You got to stand out. You got to do something different to get yourself to the top of the ladder. And both these women, I think, are willing to pull out whatever stops standing in their way.
Ooh, spinal tap kick out of Alice Crowley.
That's something different for you.
Oh, and look at the disrespect.
I don't know so much as disrespect as establishing dominance. I don't think it's anything personal. I think it's just letting you know I am going to the top and not you.
Well, I feel like that's personal.
Well, Alice Crowley is all business when she gets in that ring. Just choking Ari again on the ropes here.
Poor referee Jake Cloyd's had his own issues with the OVW women's division, and right now in there having a heck of a time trying to call this matchup between two very aggressive competitors.
Ari's not been able to get out of the starting blocks on this one.
Oh, beautiful
fisherman suplex.
Hooks it, isn't enough. Crowley gets a 2 count.
Not quite perfect enough. Alice Crowley wondering what it's going to take to put away Guit-Arie.
Now, guys, Davis Arena packed tonight for the Halloween edition of OVW Live, and you got to think, this is the time to shine. When the lights are brightest here under DC Productions, this is the time to really make a name for yourself.
Hang on. Ari right now trying to get something going against Alice Crowley.
European uppercut. Oh, rolls through it. Oh,
Snapmare into that kick.
Beautiful offensive maneuver there. Beautiful little combination, but Ari, desperation almost, trying to get something in this matchup.
Oh, well, she nearly ran into the corner there, but caught
Alice
herself.
with a back elbow there.
Again, this slowing down a little bit here, guys. It looks like Ari's finding those openings, slowing down, and not making mistakes. Hurricane Rana, Hurricane Ari, wow.
It looked like Alice was trying to counter it maybe with the powerbomb. Ari managed to just snap it right through.
Oh, speaking of snapping it right through.
Big clotheslines.
Diving there, putting her entire body weight into that, trying to take down that base of Alice Crowley. No, hold on. Good God!
Backdrop driver takes her over right on top of her head.
Folded in half was Guit-Arie Alexander, and Big Alice Crowley is looking to end
Ari might
this
be out
match.
on her feet, man.
Alice looking
hang
to
on,
do it
hang
again.
on. Oh, second backdrop driver.
Folding her like she's freaking laundry. The queen of the German suplex. No stranger to suplexes, but usually on the other end. Crowley in firm control here, guys.
What is
Ari's
she doing? Is she doing it
dazed.
again?
No, not a third one. Oh, my
God!
Referee Jake Cloyd just watching on.
1 second for each suplex. Good
The
Lord!
winner of this match, Alice Crowley.
The winner, the dominant factor, whatever you want to call her, Alice Crowley, just demolishing one of the finest women competitors we've ever seen.
You just said it, Brian. That was a dominant showing out of Alice Crowley.
That was a statement from Big Al to the rest of the OVW locker room.
Hang on, referee signaling for some help from the back. Ari's just now starting to stir a little bit.
After those 3 vicious suplexes, I think Ari might have came down her neck wrong at least once. And now we get some medical staff out here and some producers to check on her.
Hang on,
Ryan Von Rocket out here.
Yeah, Ryan Von Rocket out. Doug Basham.
Ari's eyes are open, guys, but I don't think anyone's home.
Well, she looked dazed from the very beginning. I mean, when she got jumped, I think her temple hit that top rope. When Alice jumped her, she was never really able to shake that off.
Hold on. Folks, we're gonna go ahead and go to break right now. We're gonna get Ari some medical help, and we're gonna get her to the back and get her checked on. We'll be right back. And please send out your good vibes, your thoughts, your prayers, word for Ari Alexander right now, folks. We'll be right back with more OVW Live.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Back to OVW Live, Ari Alexander sent to the back end of medical attention right now.
I told you to play my music.
What?
Don't make me come up there again.
What the hell is Tony Evans doing out here?
I don't know. I don't have him on my format. What is Tony? Who gave him a microphone?
Superior Tony Evans clearly got something on his mind, wanting to share with everybody.
All right.
Scheduled to beat you. Why did you get
That's
dressed?
how this works.
Who are you to question him, Brian?
Hush.
I'm not running.
Inferior Brian,
Hush.
is what they should call you.
My name is Superior Tony Evans. I've got a lot to get off my chest. I'm not supposed to be out here right now, but I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting to be told, you can do this. Here's this opportunity. I've been coming up here for the last 2 years, busting my ass. Hush. I've been coming up here doing everything I'm asked. And what do I have to show for it? What do I have? Nothing. I don't get opportunities. I don't get championship matches. I don't get to work with the talent that gets brought in from outside the company. OVW management is holding me down. OVW is trying to hold me back.
Come on.
I'm not waiting anymore. Anything that comes to me, I am gonna reach out and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna let each and every one of you in on a little secret here. And I'm gonna say it really slow because I know you're all too stupid to comprehend. The reason that little Isabella inbred and Step Behind Stanley go home and they beg their Uncle Dad and their Aunt Sis to sell their food stamps to see OVW wrestling on Thursday nights is me. The reason is Superior Tony Evans.
Superior Tony Evans.
Hush.
He's not insulting his fans, showing his confidence, showing his not want to take a
So I'm here tonight, I'm here right now in this ring to put everyone on notice. From the top to the bottom, every man and woman back behind that curtain, you're on notice. I want to pay special attention to the champions. Certified Luke Curtis. If at any time I want that Rush Division Championship, it is mine. I don't need a tag team partner. I've got me, myself, and I. Fallen. If I want those tag team championships, they're mine. Hush.
I don't think
Layla Gray. What? I ain't afraid to hit a woman.
Oh, come
if
on.
I want that women's championship, it is mine.
What a superior piece of trash.
Not out here to make friends. Tony
There's
Evans.
one, hush.
Yeah, say it again. That's gonna work.
There's one man back there holding 2 titles, 2 spots that belong to me. The National Championship and the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Cash Flow. If I ever want either of those championships, they are mine. Hush!
Cash is king.
Tony Evans might be upset, but Cash is king and Cash is here.
You gotta know this, Tony Evans. You don't call out Cash Flow, you say his name 3 times, he's like Candyman. He's gonna come out here and he's gonna mess you up.
Do that in. It looks like he's gonna come out here. Might make Tony Evans a Bloody Mary if he doesn't watch his mouth. Cash Flow, not a man to mess with.
No, I can tell you that from experience. Cash Flow is not the man who you want to upset.
You're looking at a man who just beat 8 top superstars, taking a shot at those championships, and then the next week beat James Storm, one of the top men in the sport, to win to win the top prizes.
Hush. Hey, look, I get it. You feel slighted. You are supposed to be Superior Tony Evans. The only thing you're showing me is that you're superior at being an ass. Make no mistake about it, Superior Tony Evans. You see, here in OVW, with me on top, there's this little graph. You got mess around here, you got find out here. You are slowly creeping to the find out.
Guess we'll bring it down the map.
Make no mistake about it. Let me give you a little piece of advice. Think about what it is you're doing and what it is you're saying, okay? You don't want to cross this mess around and find out.
Sage wisdom and advice from Cash Flow.
Hey, don't disrespect me. Don't turn your back on me, old man.
I might have thought twice about that, Evans.
Tony,
you face me
that's
like
a
a man.
mistake.
Tony running on something other than confidence right now. By God.
You gotta admire the moxie and the courage in the kid, but maybe not the smartest
I'm
move he's ever
giving
made.
you the safest advice that I can give you, Tony Evans. Do not mess around and find out.
Cashflow giving him 2 warnings, guys. Hold on, Tony Evans doesn't need any more warnings. Taking it, second Cashflow.
Hang on.
Good God! It's like a cannonball into the side of a train.
The car wrecked right through him.
Head-on collision from Cashflow. Tony Evans just messed around and found out.
Superior Tony Evans might have a superior humor in his stomach after that massive attack from your national and heavyweight champion, Cashflow. Welcome back to OVW Halloween night here at Davis Arena. We're having a scary good time, folks, and we are all gassed on the way to No Rest for the Wicked this Saturday, guys, the next big pay-per-view live on Fight.
That's right, this coming Saturday night, we're going to see such matches as Luke Curtis defending the OVW Rush Division Championship against Manny Domingo.
And that's not all. We saw Shalonce Royal in action earlier tonight. She will be challenging Layla Gray for the OVW Women's Championship in a match that is sure to be a classic.
Since we're talking about gold, let's talk about blue and silver. The Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship match on the line. Jack Vaughn gonna defend against Ryan Von Rocket with Doug Basham as a special guest referee for that matchup. And I'm sorry, I'm busting right out of this, but folks, let's bust right into our main event. There's only 2 folks that can get us there. Let's go ahead and go to the voice of Death Valley and Linda Taker.
The following is a first-round match in the Nightmare Cup Tag Team Tournament, scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Here is your first competitor. He is the kingpin of the royal family, the complete package, Tony Bizzo!
Complete package, Tony Bizzo, guys, we saw Tony Bizzo to get bundles, assuming they would just be teamed up and upset in the back, but Bizzo honestly might have lucked out here, teaming up with someone he knows very well, Steve.
And his tag team partner from Dallas, Texas, Anthony Katina.
That's right, Brian. As you mentioned, Anthony Katina and Tony Bizzo do have a bit of a past going back quite some time, but neither of these men forget anything, so you know that it is at the front of their minds going into this match tonight.
Katina and Bizzo were a top tag team just a couple years ago, guys, and Tony Bizzo got injured. It's the only reason that they were able to not climb the ladder. Then Anthony Katina started traveling around, and the team just got dissolved.
And their opponents. First, from Birmingham, Alabama, Adam Revolver!
Oh, come on.
Well, he got his boots on. That's good.
What is... Revolver looks like such a dolt.
Where did he get that wheelchair? The 1980s?
He is handicapped.
And his tag team partner from Nassau, Bahamas, Omar Amir!
My big question is, how did he get the wheelchair up the steps in the back? Let's go into this main event. Omar Amir and Adam Revolver. I want to say strange bedfellows, but I don't think that quite explains the odd pairing of Adam Revolver and Omar Amir, but just proof that the Nightmare Cup random as can be this year, guys.
Is Omar really shuttling Adam Revolver around the ring?
Omar Amir, hey, that's his partner. And Omar's not stupid. He knows Adam is faking. He knows Adam is about as real as a $3 bill right now. Yes, I just
at the end of the day, he did get the short end of the stick on the draw.
Oh, God. Oh, look, it's a miracle. He can stand.
It's a miracle. Praise the Lord.
Well, guys,
Hallelujah.
You heard Omar in the back saying, oh, you're going to have to hold up your end. You're going to start this matchup.
Well, Adam Revolver into the ring.
His arm looks better. He's just healing as we go.
Well, the referee calling for the bell.
Truly a miracle.
Just an inspiration, right?
I think they had Billy Graham backstage.
Look at Omar yelling, this is fake.
Omar Amir, I guess, had some of the healing powers. The old Reverend Ronnie Roberts putting his hands on Adam. Look, he's healed. Come on. Omar Amir not messing around, knows what's on the line here. An opportunity to win his OVW Heavyweight Championship back.
Regardless of who his partner is, he is going to fight like
Anthony Catino with a huge clothesline taking down the miraculously healed Adam Revolver.
Guys, we had the bullet point under all of this. Ooh, the team that wins this will go one-on-one to determine the number one contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship match. So Revolver, being as ridiculous and stupid as he may be right now, Omar has an opportunity, and he is not a man that lets that just pass by.
He was taken advantage of. He is obviously in terrible shape. Look, he's limping around there. And
right to the eyes of Katina.
Adam Revolver is in terrible shape, but that has nothing to do with the wheelchair. He just needs to hit the gym more. He's pasty and pale and terrible.
This is, I mean,
Omar
you of all people.
And look at this, Omar Amir just shoving Adam Revolver down.
Omar, his own partner. Omar's got to get his head in the game, though, and pay attention, because Anthony Katina, Tony Bizzo, two of the absolute best in the sport. You cannot turn your back on them.
Well, you see how Adam was trying to choke Katina. Omar Amir was having none of it. Adam Revolver, a multiple-time tag team champion here in OVW.
Well, Omar needs to get over that.
Well, and you know he's going to pull out every dirty trick in the book.
It's Revolver, I guess that could be frustrating. Like, look, I'm trying to help like you asked me to, but Omar doesn't want to win that way. Oh, here we go, Schoolboy. And just a strange position for Omar to be in this position, because you know he's just aching to hold that OVW Heavyweight Championship again, but he knows Adam Revolver's his partner, so that's more of a hindrance.
Well, and that's the thing. He's going to have to deal with Adam Revolver. If he wants to win the Nightmare Cup tournament, he's going to deal with him for the entire thing. He's stuck with Adam Revolver as a tag team partner.
Well, here's the thing to remember, though. Adam Revolver is a former OVW Heavyweight Champion. He knows what it takes to get to the top. He knows how to work hardest when the light shine brightest here at DC Productions.
Well, no, he knows how to work smartest.
To be completely honest with you, I think Omar Amir is going to put up with it just so if he gets all the way to the finals, he gets a chance to beat the crap out of Adam Revolver.
And Bizzo now getting those shots in Omar Amir. And Katina, hold on. I thought Katina was going to get in on that, but it looks like they're not on the same page either.
Katina, not being a member of the royal family, might be getting to Tony Bizzo, regardless of the past that these two have.
You're Bizzo telling Katina you got weak. Oh, and there we go, right into that arm drag for Omar Amir. Just so powerful. I mean, guys, to hip toss a man the size of Tony Bizzo with such ease.
And look at that strength. Bizzo immediately tags out to Katina.
We've got Bizzo and Katina on one side. The other side, we got Mr. Work Harder and Mr. Work Smarter, and I think they might go all the way.
Guys, when you're in a tag team, yeah, you want to do quick tags, but normally that's, you know, when you get a little bit of an advantage, not just to get away from your opponent.
Adam Revolver tripping up Tony Katina. And again, guys, this Nightmare Cup tournament's a little bit different than it has been in the past.
Guys,
the men that win this the tournament are going to wind up facing each other that night. The winner of that match going on to face Cash Flow.
You're right, Josh. Continuing to innovate here at OVW, switching up the Nightmare Cup. And hold on, Katina bringing in Revolver. Omar bringing in Bizzo. Guys, just juxtaposed styles on both sides of the ring. You got to think it might have been better for Omar to have been with Katina and Bizzo to be with Revolver.
Well, if wishes were fishes, we'd all be fed. That's not the way the Nightmare Cup works.
You are fed. There we go, meeting in the middle of the ring between Revolver and Bizzo.
Collision between the two of them.
Katina and Omar clearing out the ring.
Tina and Omar working together as a team.
But they're not.
You know, they're on the opposite sides of the match from each other.
I think for a second these guys forgot what's on the line. This is for a shot at the OVW Heavyweight Championship, guys. I'm glad you're getting along.
Now look at that. Look at the look on Omar Amir's face.
Amir clearly got the goal set right back in mind. Remembers what this is for. And a little show of respect there getting it started again. Yes, you got the Katina and Omar might just take it down to them now instead of tagging in their partners after all the nefarious acts we've seen them try to do throughout this matchup.
Well, we'll see how far something like that takes them. Not the mentality you need to have in a match like this of this caliber.
Omar tried to take Katina over. Katina managed to reverse it. Both of these men shifting their weight, jockeying for position. Omar manages to get the suplex off.
That incredible explosive strength of Omar Amir, just so powerful. Oh, sent open over.
All the way to the outside of the ring, Tony Bizzo.
Guys, we'll be right back with this main event. Do not go anywhere.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Back to OVW in this main event Nightmare Cup Tag Team matchup. Omar Amir tagging with Adam Revolver. Tony Bizzo teaming with Anthony Katina. One of these teams will move on. And, oh, God, and this Saturday, and no rest for the wicked, we will have the finals of the tournament, and those two competitors will go one-on-one to determine a new #1 contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Well, you just said it all, Brian.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, no, that was exhausting. But hey, speaking of exhausting, look at Tony Bizzo, look at Omar Amir. All four of these men have really battled throughout this matchup, and while neither team can seem to get on the same page and agree on an approach to winning, all four of these men have really given it their all.
Well, that's the thing. None of these competitors in this ring really want to be teaming with their tag team partner for it.
But they'd rather team with somebody from the other side. You saw Anthony Katina. Oh, and Omar Amir.
DDT takes down Omar Amir.
In this tournament, though, it does not matter who you want to team with. All that matters is that you want a shot at that OVW Heavyweight Championship, because at the end of the day, that's what you're here for.
Well,
that's
look
what you lace up your boots for.
Tony Bizzo saying, I just served him up to you. Get it done. And Katina, I mean, let's be honest, everybody wants to win. You want to move forward in this tournament. Everyone wants that opportunity.
And it was a wise move by Katina to try to take advantage of it, but Omar Amir, double tough, fought out, and now fighting Katina.
Fists and chops to the face and chest to Katina. Katina charges in, back elbow by Amir.
Guys, I don't know if there's a more apt name for a pay-per-view than No Rest for the Wicked. Oh, good God, we're still the finals of the Nightmare Cup, and none of these teams will have time to rest because they've all went hell for leather going for that OVW Heavyweight Championship opportunity.
Katina charges in with a big splash after that neck breaker.
These guys finding the reserves somewhere, able to go 150.
Oh, no! Oh, my God! Went to the well once too often. Omar had it scouted. Man, Katina got some air.
About 12 feet in the air, and then his face crashes on the turnbuckle. He might have lost one of those beautiful teeth of his.
Someone needs to call air control here at SDF. Let them know that's not an unscheduled flight. That's just Anthony Katina getting launched out of Davis Arena by Omar Amir.
That's Louisville International for people who don't live here.
You see Omar Amir now. Omar, you see, desperately trying to get to Revolver. Revolver put his hand out to his credit.
Technically, I think it's Muhammad Ali International, but we're getting too deep into this.
Whatever.
Tony Bizzo taking down Omar.
Oh, and nobody home for that elbow drop out of Bizzo.
Bizzo and Anthony Katina both in now. Omar in there by himself. And you guys, again, Revolver obeying the rules, staying on the apron right now.
Referee Daniel Spencer being a little lenient on the rules here.
God! Bohemian belly-to-belly suplex.
So you made note, Revolver, he does it all the time, following the rules, consummate professional.
You know about the guy that came out here in a wheelchair? And now he's fine? You know about that guy?
So you're saying people in wheelchairs are unprofessional?
I'm saying he can walk now and he's not done the neck brace.
What I'm gathering is that you don't like people in wheelchairs.
Oh, God.
Oh, look at that blind tag now with Adam Revolver onto his partner, Omar Amir.
I don't even know if Omar felt it. And
Katina!
Famous are out of nowhere, but he's not the legal man.
He's not the legal man. Revolver's got that sleeper, but Katina
couldn't lock it in, and Katina reversed it. Countered that sleeper attempt. Adam Revolver, you got to think, thought he had an ace in the hole there.
Adam Revolver thought he had this one, but wait a second.
Speaking of aces in the hole.
What is Jesse Goddard's doing?
Goddard's
it's Gunn! Tony Gunn's here!
Goddard's on the run from Gunn right now. This guy, there we go. Gunn finally getting his hands on Goddard's after weeks of tumultuous.
Oh, Gunner's gonna taser! He's gonna taser!
What the hell, are you kidding me? Someone needs to stop him.
All right, for real. If we can get somebody from the
Yo,
back,
can we get some help?
We got a man with a taser out here.
The man's got a freaking weapon. Are you kidding me?
He's gonna shock Tony Gunn.
He's trying to electrify Tony Gunn, and Tony desperately trying to fight away.
Gunn trying to get that taser out of the hand of Goddard.
I don't freaking blame him.
Oh, and right to the eyes of Gunn.
Again, Goddard's trying to stab Gunn with that taser, but Gunn fighting.
Trying to get it in.
Desperately trying to keep it off of him. Goddard's wanting Gunn's face with it, but Gunn fighting it.
Gunn fighting it off.
Revolver.
Oh, Revolver got it! He tased Revolver!
He just shocked Revolver!
He just tased Revolver!
Revolver shocked by being shocked. Are you kidding me?
Gunn going after Goddard's.
Goddard's inadvertently.
Revolver is out.
Goddard's inadvertently tased Revolver. And now Katina going for the spin.
Katina and Bizzo advance.
Your winners and advancing in the Nightmare Cup tournament, the team of Tony Bizzo and Anthony Katina.
Bizzo and Katina move on to no rest for the wicked this Saturday, guys. An opportunity, the OVW Heavyweight Championship hangs in the balance, but
let's talk about what just happened to Adam Revolver. When he wakes up and sees the footage of this, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Oh, I was gonna say, you gotta give a little bit of an assist of this win to the taser.
Little bit, that's a huge assist.
Guys, this is one of the most shocking moments in OVW history.
I didn't expect this at all, and this just goes to show you never know what's gonna happen in the Nightmare Cup tournament.
Well, Adam Revolver needs some help. If he wasn't disabled before, by God, he is now.
Guys, we've heard it before. Jesse Goddard has been called an electric performer, but tonight, quite literally, electrocuting Adam Revolver and sending Tony Bizzo and Anthony Katina to no rest for the wicked on Saturday night.
That's right, this Saturday night we will have the semifinals and the finals of the Nightmare Cup tournament, and the team that wins that will face each other. The winner of that faces Cash Flow that very night.
OVW Heavyweight Championship hangs in the balance. Who will walk out of no rest for the wicked as your #1 contender? You're gonna find out this Saturday at No Rest for the Wicked.